What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Lex Thomas 21, and I'm back to show you guys another part gameplay. Also, this is actually the third part of my wish list for NBA 2K15, and I'll be talking about other things other than probably some news. I might talk about some news that I heard. Also NBA 2K15, but let's get into it. Well, I know I've talked about a lot of things on my other two parts. You can check out that. I'll probably put the description of those videos in the link for this video. Just checking below. But I want to talk about the modes that everyone really wants to come back. Speaking of, I started my new crew right here. Me, my boy Amani, and my boy Dallas. We started our new crew right here. I also added my boy Nigel, my boy Crazy Lobster. He also a part of my crew now. I'm still thinking of a name, but speaking of crew, everybody wants crew back, and technically I really want crew back too. I mean, it really help out. I mean, the park really isn't my cup of tea. I just tried to play the park like an hour ago, and somehow the park is glitched. I couldn't even get on the park. But that's one thing I probably would want in 2K15 is to have crew back, because there's certain times where I want to play with my crew and I just want to play against other crews and in my own lobby instead of worrying about trying to get next on the park mode, and you know, waiting like a whole probably like 30 minutes to get on the game when I want to play right then and there. Another thing I want to talk about is the certain modes that they need to take out and they need to put in. They need to take out my GM. And I'm not a fan of my team, but I think in 2K15 I'm gonna touch my team. I probably am gonna do a my team series if I get into it, but we'll see. But speaking of the my GM, y'all need to take that out. I mean, this really isn't that good. They need to put back the association and the season mode. I used to be a big fan of the early 2K series where I used to make my player. I wouldn't make them 99. I would make them a good rating, like an 80 or like an 85, and then put them on a team and then play a season with that player, like with the entire team though as well. And I really enjoyed those kind of things. I wish they would bring those back, but now you don't really have that, because now on this one they focused on more on the MyCareer and the My Team and the My Gym. Those are the only modes you could play on here. I didn't look on the other. I don't think you could do any other modes, even on the NBA Today tab or whatever. But I think another thing they need to put in this game is the menu system in the game isn't that great though. When you first put on the game, it's dull. It's just a white background with like an oval, a circle, whatever, and you have to click on the tabs to go to the multiple tabs. Like you have to click the NBA Today tab in order to go to the online games tab. The way it used to be in 2K13 or even 2K14 on the PlayStation 3 is so much simpler than it is in this game, because if you first got on, you wouldn't think where is the mode. You wouldn't think to click on NBA Today in order to get to the next mode. But I think they need to change the system. Even the 2K14, not saying the opening for this game isn't terrible, but even the opening for 2K14 for the PlayStation 3 was even better. Like showing that showing LeBron was on in the head of everything. It was pretty decent. But now you don't even see that. You just see a blue background with just the name, and I hope they fixed that. I hope they added new stuff to it. Now I want to talk about some news. I'm hearing that Jackson Ellis might be back for the next story mode. Basically, I don't know if it's going to be the guy's voice or is he playing the same character, but I'm not really happy about this news. I wanted to be a way different rival. I wanted to be, I wanted them to have multiple rivals instead of just one. I hope they put that in the game instead of having just one, just Jackson Ellis. I mean, Jackson Ellis was cool, but I mean, like I said, and I probably said this in my last couple videos, there's no way Jackson Ellis be the same height as me, and then when I see somebody else in my career and they're like 6'8" or like 6'9", and then he's the same height as him. There's no way that should happen. But I think that's all the only thing I really want to talk about. Speaking of 2K15, I've dropped some news. I've talked about a little piece more of my wish list I wanted in this game. Yeah, but I'm really looking, actually it's crazy, I'm looking forward to this game since I started my YouTube, just because I wanted to show, I wanted to see how the story mode is, and I wanted, because everyone's telling me do a my team on here. I'm like, I probably won't do a my team on 2K14. I'll just start it on on 2K15. It'll only make sense, so I can start fresh. I'm really hoping the graphics is better. I see some screenshots of NBA Live 15, and they stepping them game. They stepping their game up though. I'm not even gonna lie. And hopefully 2K, you know, I don't mind the competition though at all. I mean, I might get both games regardless of anything, but I think I am going to focus more on 2K because I've been playing 2K for a pretty decent amount of time. I'm saying I'm a 2K fanboy, but I mean, I've been playing it for a decent amount of time. But yeah, as another thing, did I want to talk about anything else for this wish list? I think that's all really I think I want to talk about. I mean, oh, I want to talk about the players, not the AVI like in the game. I'm talking about like when you play a quick game and how the players react. I don't know if it's this game that added that they in the NBA. If the way they act in the NBA is the way they act in the game. I think Live put that in there, but it's a pretty cool system. But they need to make it more accurate because there's certain times where you think that if you playing with let's say if you're playing with the Cavs and Kyrie's injured, he has a foot injury, but he's still playing. But in the game, he shouldn't be like, you know, shooting a lot of threes and like crossing people up if he has a foot injury and he's still playing. His overall should go down a little bit and stuff like that. But I think that's the only thing I really want to talk about. But getting back into this game, I'm playing with my new crew right here. My boy, Amazing. My boy, Rogers, Dallas 21. Man, we was balling. I ain't gonna lie. This is a decent game. Yeah, I think we were just playing with some random. You see the guy take a 3 and he cashed that 3. This is like, I think this was a nail biter. I think this was like a close game for real. And I think we was on a little winning streak on this time too. And I take the 3 and I missed. I don't know what's been going on with my shot in the park though. Somehow I cannot shoot though. And you see my passing it to my boy Amazing. And I also wanted to give a shout out to my boy Devontae Foy. Man, he the one hooked me up with this beat that you guys are listening to. Hope you guys are enjoying this beat. I really enjoyed it. It's got a kind of like a mixtape type hip hop type feel to it. And that's right, I just want to give you guys that nice little beat to listen to while I'm talking on this video. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about though. Just a couple things I want to add on to my wish list, because I feel like I did talk about a lot of stuff in my last videos, but also, you know, I want to give you a little more insight of what I thought about on 2K15, and I want to give you guys, you know, a little bit of how I feel about a little bit of news that's been dropping about the game as well. But I think we're coming to the end of this video. You know, the guy shoot a 3 right here. I think I'm about to end it right here though. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a like and please subscribe. It really helped me out a lot. And I'm out on this one, you guys. Peace. One love.